What up, fellas? We after Christmas. I took some time off just to enjoy my Christmas. You know how that go with family, opening gifts. Well, Tory Lanez got found guilty on all the charges. Every single charge. Now, if you remember one of my last videos, or if you remember what a lot of people were talking about is, we got two drunk women who were fighting all night, acting belligerent. The fingerprints didn't match up, and gunpowder residue was found on Meg's friend and Tory. And all this came to Tory getting found guilty on all the charges. So what is the justice system saying to us men? The justice system is telling us something here that I have really been thinking a long time. Guys, the red pill is the only way. Let me explain. Now, pickup lines. Going and getting women. Remember that old school phase where guys would just go to the club and holler at all the girls and you might get one or two. And at the end of the night, you think you got something. At the end of the night, you think you won. You remember that era? And it's still going on right now for a lot of men that are not educated on what's going on. But just picking up random women, right? Just getting your numbers up, getting your body counts up. Guys, that era is dead. And with it, we've changed the red pill philosophy for most people that are in this space. With it, a lot of us have changed our philosophies to fit what's going on right now. And that is, being a player ain't cool no more. Being a player can get you in some of the most heinous situations, can make you lose millions of dollars just because a woman accuses you of something. Guys, the new red pill is playing defense. And that's what Tory messed up. When you're worth a large sum of cash, can you have your fun? Yes. But where does these players mess up at? Where do people like Tory Lanez mess up at? First of all, they're dealing with women who are attention addicted. Meg Thee Stallion. All these people. If I was at the level of Tory Lanez, I would not deal with women that are musicians, that are cool, that are social media stars, that have 11.4 million followers. I wouldn't even deal with those women. Second, I would not be sleeping with Meg, sleeping with Kelsey, which is Meg's best friend, and showing up at a Kylie Jenner party and trying to smash her as well. I would keep all of those separate. Because what it is with women, I'm sure a lot of you have noticed with social media, Facebook, women get the benefit of the doubt when it comes to atrocities that are brought to the public. If a woman says you're a deadbeat daddy on Facebook, it doesn't matter if her body counts 97, right? It doesn't matter if she is a recovering crackhead. It doesn't matter if she's all of the above and you are a doctor. If she says on social media that you're a deadbeat daddy, most, I would say 97% of people and 100% of women are going to give her benefit of the doubt. And they're going to side with her. If you go through a divorce, the judge, the jury, the people involved, they're going to, even though the women file for divorce at 80% rate, they're going to side with the woman. So what Tory did wrong is he got involved and got cocky with all those women. And it felt good. You feel powerful. I can sleep with you, and y'all all still want me, and y'all fighting over me. I know what he's feeling. But the thing about it is when it hits the fan, who will be looked at fault? And what we've learned through this situation is, man, we are in this is not an Eastern European problem. But in the West, which is America, Western Europe, England, Canada, we are in an era of pandering to women. To women, we are in an era of women not having to hold accountability. So if women are fighting over you, the blame will go on you. If a woman deletes another woman, or if a woman stabs another woman over you, and you're in the vicinity, right? If you're in the vicinity, I'm telling you, you're getting charged, right? They're going to find a way to pin it on you. So what we've learned is not only has society leaned toward feminism, but the justice system. It's not like it ever was not leaning toward feminism, but the justice system is heavily swayed in the direction of women. And while that's happening, if you notice, women will still try to say that they're the most least protected people on the earth. Black women will say we're the most least protected. But I'm telling you guys, if you are not 100% in the right, don't think you're going to have a chance with a woman in court. And if you might as well make it 120% right. If you sleep with a woman, you need to get text messages saying that she made it home safe. You need to get text messages of her saying it was all consensual and she had a great time. If in Tory's situation, what he should have done, he should have had text messages of him trying to, while Meg is going crazy, grabbing the gun, whatever happened transpired. He needs to have text messages, or he needs to have a video recording of what's happening. He should have texted Meg while she's holding the gun, can you please put the gun down? Or Kelsey, can you please not shoot Meg? Bam. Well, at least he has a text that says he tried to stop it. That wouldn't even have worked in court. A video recording of Kelsey. Dude, you have to basically do the impossible to get the benefit of the doubt, with a group of women. So my point is, because I'm trying to think how he could have got out of this, because the evidence was on his side and he still lost. So what I'm saying is, don't be in those situations. Guys, the game is dead. We need to be on defense. Having multiple women separately, fine. That's still risky. But trying to sleep with girls and sleep with their friends and kick them in the butt, treat them like dudes used to for the last billions of years. Guys, that's come to an end in the West. That is coming to an end. Shoot, living with the girl and you thinking, oh, I'm living with her and I'm not going to marry her and everything's going to be fine. They even have laws to trip you up on that. They have laws to where they will say, okay, y'all are not married, but y'all have been living together so long that she gets some of the marriage benefits. You need to read up on what's going on, guys. Anything that women do, they're letting it slide. But they're making anything that men enjoy illegal and punishable by the law. I never thought I would see the time where being a player is illegal. Right? Prostitution. Look at Deshaun Watson. They're not going after the actual women who got money from selling themselves. They're going after the buyers. They're going after people like Deshaun. Pimping. That's illegal. You try to go out here pimping, you're going to catch a sex charge. They're going to get you for human trafficking if you go on here on the corner trying to pimp women. You're literally going to get some charge that has nothing to do with what you're trying to do. You out here with your suit on trying to be a Mac. You out here with your suit on trying to be a pimp. They're going to label you basically a terrorist. And they're going to make it seem like something that's not. Guys, everything we thought the world is for men is gone now. Right? So, because I thought this is very important after Christmas, because I see a lot of men on one side trying to be players, on the other side they're wearing Christmas pajamas trying to be simp of the year. So where is the best place for men in this era to avoid the Tory Lanez situation, but also to avoid being in fuzzy socks and Christmas outfits? I believe the best way for men now because also paying for women now is risky because of the Deshaun Watson situation. So that's not even an option. I think getting yourself together, getting probably around 35, you'll be financially prepared to face the world and face women's manipulations and to be able to do the things you want to do. I think get your money right, get your life right. And I believe the solution to men in this day is, I don't want to say avoid women and go straight abstinence, but I think being on the defense, still date, but I think dating, doing you the same way women, which I apply the same way women do us, where even when they go on a date with you, they've already done a background check on you. They've already figured out who you are, what you are, your past. I think dating women, but rejecting society's standard on not knowing her past, not knowing her body count, not knowing where she comes from. I think we should be very, very, very intrusive in vetting the women that we're dealing with. And I think we need to deal with them one at a time. I think we need to reduce our rotations. If you're out here with a 7-person rotation, I think you need to reduce your rotation, but up the quality. So if you're going to have a rotation, I say have maybe 3 at the most. And if you're going to be a single woman man at the time, I mean, if you're going to date one woman at a time, I think you need to make her work, improve, like Kevin Samuels used to say, prove your work. I think you need to slow play it. I don't even care. Do not let her move in with you.